Hey everyone, my name is Ria Garg, and today in this video, I want to talk my personal experience about insecurities and how I'm trying to deal with it. I am not saying that I have gotten rid of it, but today was kind of a turning point for me because of certain things that happened one after the other as a chain of events, and it literally flipped something in me. And I do want to share my honest experience with you all because I'm not making this video to be a turning point in my channel, but rather, even if just 5 people watches it, I really want that this flips something in those 5 people at least. So before anything else, I want to share my own story with you. Since childhood, I have been reminded about how skinny I am, about how I do not fit into the societal norms of a perfect body, about how I do not fit into all kind of clothes, about how I just can't gain weight and how I just don't eat well. और आई नो ऐसी बहुत सारी चीज़ें आप सबको भी सुनने को मिलती होगी. I am 30 years old and even now I feel impacted by it to an extent where when I wear something or when I step out, my entire concentration is on how I am looking. I am not trying to gain weight, but I am also trying to gain weight. I have put myself through situations where I'm trying to force eat, trying to make banana shakes. I have tried numerous things when I was in teenage, things that could help me gain weight. Even when I attend family functions or I meet any of my friends or anyone for that matter, I still get to hear the same comments and people generally genuinely think ki this is a problem, that being skinny is a problem, and that really pisses me off. So whenever I'm trying to put on weight, I'm not a gym person. I have never been a fan of gym. In fact, I hate it. But lately I've started going to gym and it's been about 15 days or 20 days, and in those days I have been able to go to gym just about 6 to 7 times. Why? Because although I'm trying to go to gym and put on weight, but I am also not really interested in it. I do not really want myself to go through a change only to fit into society standards. For someone like me who has been rebellious all her life, trying to set examples, trying to set standards for herself, is not at all ready to bring a change for someone else. It could be anyone. I just don't want to bring a change in myself just because it makes somebody else uncomfortable for no reason. Hence, it has been a constant fight in my mind for all these days कि मुझे weight gain करना है, but I don't want to make it sound like I'm doing it for other people. And honestly, I do not have any problem with my body. But when other people come up to me and say such things, I feel a need of doing that. And the result was being inconsistent in gym. So I was watching a couple of videos last night wherein there are few influencers who are talking about body positivity consistently. Still, there is one video from them, at least once, wherein they're talking about how they are still triggered by a comment that somebody puts on their weight, and it still bothers them, but they have been able to cope up with all of it. But at the same time, they're also telling ki when somebody comments on their body, even now, they literally think about it for, let's say, 2 hours or 3 hours. They overthink about it. And I was just thinking that if somebody who's talking about body positivity has really gone through some great journey and has brought up a change in themselves, then why they are getting affected and triggered? How they are body positive then? But today, when I was talking to my therapist, yes, because I give a lot of priority to mental health, and I feel we all need one at some point in life. And I genuinely think a lot of things have to do with mental health only. If you fix that, you will understand your body and your requirements more, and you will be able to deal with it better instead of being hard on yourself. So I came up with this question to my therapist that how am I any different being a normal person? To which she mentioned that, Ria, the difference is that when somebody comments to how you look or how skinny you look, You overthink it so much so that next time when you are stepping out, you make a conscious decision of how to wear certain cloth, how to carry it, whether or not to wear that, because otherwise your skinny arms would show or your skinny legs would show, versus these people who are influencers are definitely thinking and getting triggered by it, but they are not letting it affect their decision of how they want to proceed with their life or their choices. And for that one moment, I was completely numb. I was speechless because that's true. Every time we look at a celebrity, we feel that they are so confident, that they are so pretty, beautiful, and whatnot. And so they do not have insecurities, is what our assumption is. But that's wrong. That's absolutely false. They are as much insecure as we are. And the only difference is that they do not let their decision get affected by some random comment or some random relative or friend. That's when it clicked to me that no matter if it's skinny, if it's not skinny, if it's healthy, if it's dark complexion, if it's fair complexion, if it's long hair, short hair, blonde hair, black hair, no matter what kind of body type, skin type, hair type, whatsoever you have, it is always going to be just not enough for the society. So the work has to start within us. So first thing is define beauty standards for yourself. If you will go through internet, you will find many more trends, because I've seen a video wherein people are talking about how beauty standards have evolved over the years. So the beauty standards will keep on evolving. You need to decide upon what are your beauty standards and then stick to that, because once you decide it for yourself on your own, you will no more struggle to bring a change in yourself. And if you feel there is no change required, it's great. It's absolutely fine. You should be able to accept yourself. That's all you need. If you think you would be able to accept yourself in some other way, maybe having a clearer skin or gaining, let's say, a couple of kgs or losing a couple of kgs, but it has to be at the end of the day your decision and not influenced by any other person. Secondly, don't put your body through so much pressure of gaining or losing weight that in the process you end up losing yourself, your mental peace. That's absolutely not healthy. I don't know why not enough people are talking about mental health even now, but it's really important, and I myself prioritize mental health more than physical health. Both go hand in hand, both are equally important. So yes, do not let anything impact your mental peace. If it is doing so, then there is a problem and you need to give it a thought. If you are particular about something, you're very hard on yourself, you need to sit with yourself and figure out what led to this moment. What is it that is still bothering you so much that you want to change it so badly to be able to accept yourself? Give yourself a definition of fitness of your own and don't get influenced by others, because right now on internet there is so much information and misguidance about what to do and what not to do. So it's very easy to get influenced and blindly follow these people. But I feel you should genuinely sit down and decide for yourself what is the definition of fitness, how you look at it. Let's say for me now on, it is just having enough strength to lift basic weight. I should be internally healthy. There should be no deficiencies. And as long as these criterias are fulfilled, I will feel healthy. If you feel you have some deficiencies which needs to be corrected, go for checkups and know about your body, what it needs and what it doesn't. Just don't try to force feed, especially to skinny people. Please stop trying to force feed yourself. Till the time you don't love your body and accept for what it is, who it is not going to reflect back the results that you're desiring. So if you really want to bring a change in yourself, in your body, then only do it. Otherwise, a big no, not at the cost of your mental peace. So today I mark this day as one of the turning points for myself, and I now know very clearly what my beauty standards and fitness standards would be. So you should not let anything hamper you so much so that starts hampering your goals, your bigger dreams. I feel we also at some or the other point in life judge people secretly, if not in public, and that has to stop. I am sure if it's not about body, it would be about something else. But because we judge other people, we feel we are being judged too. So there is a constant thought running in our mind कि वो मुझे देख रहा है, वो मुझे ऐसा बोलेगा, वो मुझे वैसा बोल देगा, वो मुझे comment pass करेगा, वो मुझ पे हंसेगा and what not. So one big thing is that we need to stop judging people and then expect people to not judge us and not vice versa. And to all skinny people, let me tell you, it is not a problem to be skinny. Instead, it's a blessing to be able to eat anything and everything and still not gain weight. Because most people are trying to be of that body type, but they can't. And you have been blessed with that. So maybe take that as a blessing and remind yourself that it's actually beautiful to be that way and love your body for that. So yeah, today I promise myself for not skipping gym anymore, and I'll be going there not because someone else wants me to gain weight or something, but I want to maintain my body however it is, and I want to make sure that I have enough strength to be able to call myself fit enough. Gaining weight or losing weight is not my motto anymore, and I want you all to decide that for yourself as well. Thank you.